Hi friends, welcome back to Miss Whitcop's Story Time. I'm Miss Whitcop, and today we're going to read a book that's actually non-fiction. Do you know what non-fiction means? Non-fiction means that the stuff that the book is about is real. You can actually go see it, you can learn about it, it's real stuff. So this non-fiction book is all about dragonflies. I think dragonflies are beautiful, and I know a lot of kids really like dragonflies and insects too. So I thought you'd like this story today called Dragonflies. This book's by Margaret Hall, and I'm really excited to read it to you today. Dragonflies. There's some really neat things about a nonfiction book that other books don't have. Take a look at this. This is called a table of contents. And this page is in charge of telling us what pages in the book we can go to find information. So when I look at this page, the first one says, "What are dragonflies?" Then it says ... 4. What do you think that means? I think that means we can go to page 4 to learn what are dragonflies. Let's see. Guess what? What are dragonflies? And guess what page it's on? 4. Yay, us! We learned how to read a table of contents. Here's the other things in this book. How dragonflies look, what dragonflies do, a glossary, read more, internet sites, and an index. We can talk a little bit more about what those things are, but I'm really excited to start reading. What are dragonflies? Dragonflies are long, colorful insects with large wings. Another thing I love about nonfiction books is that they often use pictures or photographs to talk about the subject that they're writing about. So they're real pictures. How dragonflies look. Dragonflies have 4 wings. Their wings are thin and clear. Some wings have colored marks. These wings are kind of tricky to see. You have to look really close. It's beautiful. Some dragonflies are as long as a child's finger. Other dragonflies are as long as a child's hand. That is super long. Wow. Dragonflies have 2 big eyes. They can see a small bug from across a yard. Here's another really cool thing that this nonfiction book did. They did something called labeling. Labeling is when you point or draw a line to something that you want to bring attention to and tell us about. So they wanted to make sure that in this picture, we saw where the eyes were. So they drew 2 little arrows and then wrote the word eyes. That's called labeling. Isn't that cool? Look at those eyes. Ooh, they are big. Dragonflies have strong mouths. They crunch and chew bugs. Take a peek at that picture. Do you see what they did there? Look. They labeled. Now that is cool. I like that. What dragonflies do? Dragonflies fly quickly. Some dragonflies can go almost as fast as a car. Wow! Look how fast the wings are flapping in that picture. You can tell from that photograph that he is moving quickly. Dragonflies hold their legs in the shape of a net. They swoop through the air and catch insects with their legs. This is so cool. I love reading nonfiction books. Dragonflies can mate when they fly. Male dragonflies hold the females when they mate. Pretty cool. Female dragonflies lay eggs on water. Young dragonflies hatch from the eggs. There's a female dragonfly and she is laying eggs on the water. And soon they're gonna hatch. And there will be baby dragonflies. That's so cool. Guess what, friends? We're at the end of the book, but we're not done yet. There's a couple really cool things to show you. This is called a glossary. And a glossary is something, it's a tool in the back of a book. When you're not sure of what a word means, you can often check the glossary and it will tell you. So one of the words in our glossary is female. Do you know what a female is? If you don't, let's read. Female, an animal that can give birth to young animals or lay eggs. That's pretty cool. There's other words in the glossary too. Here's another really cool thing about a nonfiction book that you've probably seen before. There's two sections at the end of some nonfiction books. One of them is called Read More, or sometimes it's a book list. These lists are other books that you can read about the same topic. Dragonflies. So this book gives us 3 other books to go to the library and find and read more about dragonflies. Another cool thing is this section called Internet Sites. And that part of the book will tell you different places you can go on the computer. You could look at school or at home with your mom and dad, and you could go to different websites to learn more about dragonflies too. Really cool, right? Here's another last section of the book that is really cool. This is called an index. An index takes different words out of the book and it writes down all the pages that they're on. So, for example, this one says eggs. Maybe I want to learn more about dragonfly eggs, or I forget which page it was on that we learned about. I would have to go to page 20 to see eggs. Let's see if we can find it. Oh yeah! On page 20 was the page that we learned about female dragonflies that lay eggs. That's right. She is laying eggs. So the index showed us where to go to find out about the dragonfly eggs. Wow. That was so fun. I loved reading this book. It's called Dragonflies by Margaret Hall, and it's a non-fiction story. Remember, non-fiction means it's about real things. Thanks for reading with me today, friends. I'll see you next time. Bye.